Okay, so what blows me away is I was introduced to ground cherries just a couple years ago, and so many people have no idea about this amazing vegetable? Question mark. It's in the tomatillo tomato uh, pepper, so it's in the nightshade family. So if you're avoiding nightshade, it's not the vegetable for you. But the reason they call it a ground cherry is it grows really prolifically, but when these little fruits are ripe, they'll turn a paper color, a brown color, and fall to the ground. And the cool thing about this is that the paper shell protects this incredibly delicious fruit inside. And the fruit tastes, even though it is in the tomato or tomatillo family, it actually is super sweet like a fruit. So it's great because you're getting less sugar, but tons of vitamins and unusual vitamins that you don't find in most vegetables. A's, B's, C's, and minerals too, which just makes the ground cherry a real winner. They're super easy to grow, and they're, as you can see, they're super prolific. And what's crazy is when you germinate the seeds are tiny, and it's hard to imagine that the plant is going to get so huge. So I'm going to walk you around and show you a couple different types of ground cherries. And one plant, when it's happy, it grows lower, so it only gets about maybe 2 feet tall, but it can spread 3 to 6 feet across. And one plant will make thousands of ground cherries in just a couple months. These are really popular in Europe. I heard that they originally came from South America, though. But when you're in Paris, you'll find the ground cherries glazed on top of different pastries, and they're amazing. You can do so many different things with them too. Of course, eating them fresh is number one. You can make a shrub out of them, which means just crushing them up and preserving them in vinegar. They make incredible jams and jellies. So it's just endless what you can do with them.
That would make good jam.
I'm going to show you. And if you live in an apartment or you have a condo or you don't have a lot of garden room, don't let that stop you because look at this. It's a ground cherry growing in my herb bucket. This is a wheelbarrow that the wheel went bad on, and because the wheelbarrow was so old, I couldn't get an actual wheel for it, so I turned it into a planter. In the center were peppers. They're still there. Look at the ground cherries. Ginormous plants. And I really can't get enough of these. Or in pots. So there's no reason why you can't grow them yourself. Now, there's several different types of ground cherries.
Laughed at me. I told you they did. You're like, no, they don't. No, they don't. I'm like,
Yeah, it's just like a grape.
yeah, but
It smells like a
yeah,
grape.
but my taste. I thought it tasted more good. It's kind of like grape and tomato cross.
And it's a German variety.
It's just like a grape.
It just wasn't fully grape. It tastes like grape and tomato cross. That's what it tastes
I would go get some just like this many.
But I'm going to take you
And
over
take them
here.
some to work because they're good. Yeah.
The German
I
actually
seriously, what do you think?
has a completely different flavor. The German
I
will
wonder
actually
if you saw it.
perennialize if you
Do
put
you
it
some
somewhere
if I
that
bought
has
some?
kind of like a
Yeah,
passive
like-
solar situation, so that would be near your house or over here. I mounted dirt against my raised bed and
See if
have
they'll.
a seal. This created a situation of warmth that even in the wintertime it didn't die. It stayed alive and kept making berries all winter long. Now I'm in Northern California, so we do have the winter and most stuff dies back. But for some reason this thing just going and going and going. Another difference between the German one, the German ones, as you see, get really tall. Some of these are over 6 feet
Yeah, but he
tall
wants
at this point, and they're vining. And then lastly, with the German variety, you see the fruit here?
No, just take a garden.
Take a little bag.
I don't have it.
No bag for you.
Oh, Cody, will you hand me that hometown baby up there?
That's gonna fill. That's a gallon size. Still gonna put the whole basket in there. Then.
I'm gonna ask him if I can get just a half a basket. Would you eat some, man?
Maybe.
And then
Yeah, they have plastic bags there though. But you can just get
if you bring your own, the smaller one, then they might only put a half a basket.
Well, that's not small. But that's like a plastic. A gallon.
I just want a half a.
Don't they give you a basket, a bag over there?
Again,
Or just take that bag and bring it back?
okay. Let's go there and get just a half. We'll see if they'll give us a half of this. If he says,
How much were they?
I don't know.
They're probably like 4 5. I think everything was probably like $5 or something.
But the basket is like this. And it's the red basket, and it's not just filled to the bottom, the bottom, He has everything.
He has the whole thing filled.
I don't know if I want that many. How many would you eat?
about the ground cherries.
Did you eat a whole basket full?
I don't know.
Because if I was going to mom's,
You could probably bring some to work and bring some to mom's.
I'm not going to mom's Sunday.
If you like our channel,
Next week.
They last.
Oh yeah, they last that long. Do we have to put them in the fridge?
No.
please subscribe. It helps.
I don't?
And
I'm gonna ask.
Okay,
let's go.
Wait, I thought you were school.
Oh, let's go. I'm gonna tell them who they are.
Right, Coco?
The thing that's different about a Vrbo vacation home,
already ate another one on the way here.
What's right?
$5.
Cody.
He went to find my car. They had eggplant there. A lady bought the eggplant. It's small eggplant, you know. And she must have got 10 of them at least, you know, on there. At least 10, you know, for $5, you know. Everything was $5, but I said to the guy, I says,
Not everything. I think there was some cucumber that's 4.
I said,
But you
to
must
Pat,
get like
I said,
5 for
those
4 or
things
something.
are good. I said, they taste just like a grape. Then he knew I tried it, you know. And he's like, uh-huh. And she smiled when she saw me back because she knew, the lady knew exactly what I was going to buy. I said, you sold me. I said, they are delicious. And what he's got on his side is ground tomato, was it?
No, ground cherry. That's what they are.
Ground cherry. And boy,
But what he should have put is the guy should have put ground cherry tomato because then that would have great. Or he got ground cherry tomato. What he should have put in is ground cherry tomato because then people know it's like it's a cherry. It's a different variety of a cherry tomato, and people might be more people that
but
are.
that's incredible how that tastes, you know, man. The second time when I came here, I didn't even have that fly swatter again. No, probably won't come back. I wasn't even scared to eat it, was I, Cody?
No.
Uh-uh. So,
Why don't you just wait?
no, I'll be waiting for days. Anyways, got people at my work, yeah, they'll be amazed if they try that, you know, because they won't believe that.
Yeah, they will.
No, they won't, because that is something.
Says the last 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. Once you take them on the shelf.
No, once they drop in the ground in general.
Yeah, but I mean,
You don't have to take once the minute they drop, it's the time starts. So.
but those are just, you can tell that they just got them because they're pretty fresh. They just.
I'm sure they check. You
When
have
I
to check them
smelled
every
that
day.
thing, you know, man, I went, that's just like a grape. You know, I didn't think a grape, you know. And I tried it. I'm like, it's
Okay,
just.
you've been telling me this forever.
I know. I mean, I
I
can't
need to
believe,
hear it 3 times.
hey, look at me. But I can't believe it. Because if you never had them, they're just, it's something, so different, you know, man. They sell you. He laughed. They laughed at me when I said,
You have to buy the whole thing or just buy half of
oh, we just bought the whole thing.
Make it easy
He
for
told
them.
me to because I could bring some to work, give some to mom, and I'll eat some. I already ate one of them.
Plus, we'll eat some at home. We'll have some for snacks and yeah.
It's on your salad.
Right. I don't have a salad tonight.
No, we're not going to because we're having ham and scalloped potatoes. So that you don't.
But yeah, when I said you sold me,
How you told me this
I know. But she just laughed at me. Go to check on your cat.
It's fine.
What's wrong with her?
Nothing.
What's wrong with you? What's the matter?
I think he wants you to pet him.
What is Anyway, I got my history lesson today.
No, he didn't.
It's like history. Yeah, it taught me something new. Okay, I'm gonna go home and blew up the chair or the radishes for Dad. And stuff.
Alrighty. Let's see if there was music in the park today.
No, I just checked out the moons. Tammy wasn't there today.
She must be working at the fan.
There's a coffee shop working there.
I just went for to see the moons.
There's not many.
Yes, their stuff is always the freshest, you know.
And they don't have many people there. They have like a church there. I think they have like a coffee truck, and then they have like a for
Yeah, another guy that was there before. You know, that was on there last week, but nobody else was there.
then they have fruit that he sells like with the mung. Some about the mung. He makes like jams and stuff with the
But he had
leftovers. And
garlic and
he sells what the mungs do. You know, pretty much a lot of what the mungs sell.
he had onions. But the monks, they always have, you know. And then lady asked, "How much are the flowers?" And the lady goes, $10. Well, those flowers are worth. If you bought them at Nielsen's, they wouldn't be $10 like that. They'd be at least twice that or more. That's why when I bought them the one time for Louise's birthday and then for Mom, you know, $10.
And you bought 'em for grandma, and she loved. You said she liked them.
She goes, "Where'd you get these?" She goes, "You didn't get these at Nielsen's." And I go, "No, I didn't." I go, "I got them from the Moms." And I said, "Please scratch my back." And I said, "Where?" And I said, "Okay, down the side." Golden Girls. There you go. Thank you. And I said they have. Mom goes, I go, "I'm gonna pick some up for Louise for her birthday." And Mom goes, "How do they look?" And I go, "Beautiful." When Mom saw them, she went like this. She was like, "Oh my God."
No, but we looked at Nielsen's. Remember?
She said, "Oh my God." She goes, "They are beautiful."
Yeah, but remember you looked at Nielsen's just to see if they're putting plant flowers in there on $7 for like one little flower, didn't they?
How awful those. But those,
Yeah, but even the one little other ones they want like $4 or $5.
yeah, but they just, and you know what? I counted out the right money. But you know, that lady, when she took my money the first time, you know, $8, you know, and I counted out the right amount. She didn't even count it. She takes your word for it, you know.
A lot of places do that.
Brad was counting when you were counting.
No, but
3 o'clock
yes.
tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. Oh, the ad said 3 o'clock tomorrow. Chuck must have found that out thing.
Oh, yeah, well. Anyways, yeah, we'll have to. I'm gonna bring some of them to work. I need some of them. Them are good. I was scared at first because I'm like, "Oh, what's that?" But just the smell of them, that's what made me try it. You know that? And I'm like, oh. And then when you open it up, you know, looks like a grape too, doesn't it? Isn't that weird? But you learn something new. My sister will like them. She likes cherry tomatoes a lot too, you know, Matt? She loves cherry tomatoes, and then she likes grapes, you know? So she'll absolutely. I'm going to give one to my boss tomorrow to try it. To see, you know. And Ashley, I'll give her some. She'll try it. Ashley loves anything. If I give her one to
I
try
thought
it,
Ashley wasn't working.
yes, she is. But yeah,
No, she's not. You said she's moving.
I said her daughter and them moved. She was going to move. And now they're talking not moving. Just her daughters moved up there and are staying with her husband's friend, I guess. So her and the boys and him are staying, I guess. I don't understand anything,
Oh, maybe because she started high school now in over there.
She didn't start high school yet. Last year was her first year.
Here?
No, there. I don't get it, but anyways, I don't care.
I don't know if they start high school there, like you
But
want to
anyways.
graduate there.
I'll have to call mom and tell her what I found. The good thing
Don't tell her, surprise her.
no, that I discovered.
Don't tell her,
She'll like them.
why don't you surprise her?
She'd be surprised.
What you do is you sneak them in. You sneak them in and you don't tell her.
Oh my God, you don't do that. Anyways, man.
Or you can tell her when you get there. Don't tell her now. You surprise her.
Do you guys want anything else with your hot dish?
Probably not.
That's gonna fill soap probably.
And I don't. You didn't even have ham last night.
I did.
You did? Oh, I didn't see you plate. But that ham wasn't that ham better than normal?
It was a big one.
What did you do that was different? That ham had such good flavor. I was like this. When I was eating it, I was like this, man.
It doesn't have good flavor. It's just because you're hungry.
No, unless it was the applesauce, because ham and pork chops, or pork chops and applesauce and ham and applesauce is a good combo together, you know, man. So maybe that's what made it taste good together.
Because the ham didn't taste like it had flavor. It tasted like just regular ham. It tasted like no flavor.
I thought, boy,
The ham tasted flavorless, like a ham, or just nothing added. I should say nothing added to
What's
it.
going on, buddy?
I don't know, but I thought you made a great ham. Okay, goodbye. Bye.
What's going on, buddy?
I know, you guys, yeah. Here. I don't know something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. How's it going? How's it going? I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be program. Yes.
What's wrong?
When's your pen? I know, why don't you go see Dad? He doesn't, because he's like talking to kids.
Holmes.
Wet. And rain at nothing. You're right there though too, because he was in rain too. Because he was in the splinter term too, so. Yeah, but maybe you could stay in and stay dry. Yeah, you could stay in. He's not wet. He's a little bit. You're sure a little bit. You guys don't fight, guys. Who cares if you guys don't think you do that. Push him, push him. Push him, push him.
going on, buddy?
Oh, me. Oh.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of late now.
What?
Oh, bubble wrap's gonna be good. Good on the survival on the rain.
No.
No, because there's like, well, they all they do is they wrap in like in the little cheap plastic. Yeah, and if you know if that might get,
Home right now.
yeah, but mom's not going in the rain to get it.
Sits it on the doorstep.
You know, but it doesn't matter. It's too late now. Okay, well I can, but because yeah, I just said that because the paper kind of almost got wet though. Because if the box were ripped though, the paper would kind of wet though. That's kind of why I said that. Because I had to take out the box because it soaked through, and then if the paper didn't get wet, but it was like really close. So I don't know. I can ask her. Uh, ask her. I forgot about that. It was coming today, separate than yesterday. Is my bubble wrap outside? No, because I want to make sure because it's raining now, and if because the plastic. Yeah, no. So the okay.
What you say?
She said she'll call me back. Apparently, I'm like it should be outside because I forgot it was coming. I checked yesterday and it said it was coming today or something. So I don't know. Or it looked like it was because it was in Minnesota yesterday. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I could have checked, but I mean, I could have checked, but I guess I can't check when I'm at the same time I'm listening. So